大家好，歡迎收睇 GamePlayHK 阿俊，繼續多重人生啊！嗱，上集咧原本諗住 set 好晒啲嘢，我哋好快可以走啊，點知一波未平一波又起，公司嗰邊唔使審，都係衰人嚟噶啦，想毀屍滅跡，隨時唔止分身啊，主角都要死。咁而家我哋繼續遊戲啦，第68日。咁一起身咧，睇睇先，我哋研究嗰度應該有啲嘢要研究。信標研究咗先，呢個好重要嘅吓。咁研究室咧就擺翻阿科學家落去啦。咁啊，植物學家繼續走去掘呢個 Repetium 先。我咧就過去。哦，而家佢落唔到嚟，你咁樣閃嘅，喂，搞咩啊？喺呢幅地圖先咁樣啫喎。回收咗呢個先，跟住咧我要擺翻個自動化喺度。擺完落嚟之後咧，我哋就要傳送過嚟呢度。喂，技術員，我有嘢揾你。
So, about your coming back. Yeah? You got something new?
嗱，我哋而家有個 Plan B.
Actually, I talked to Lena, and I might have an idea how to keep the corporation away from you. Really? What is it? Well, if we hijacked the ship somehow and redirected it to a safe location far away from Allied Corp's radars, Lena said she could disable your implants so that you'd no longer be trackable. You'd be back on Earth, and you could be free. Free, huh? Right. There is one thing we'd have to take care of first, though. What's that? Well, while you were away, we discovered that there's a barrier in the sky, blocking the way for the rescue ship. I'd be lying if I said I couldn't use your help with it. It's a kind of, all-hands-on-deck situation. So that's what the Karen shit was all about, huh?
以小人之心度君子之腹，喂，好彩我有個務實嘅選項啫。
Now it is, one hand washes the other. Yeah. I guess neither of us was ever an idealist. At least we can be honest about that. Fine. We'll do it. We'll help you. Yeah? Seriously? Yeah. What are we waiting for?
唉，好啊，好啊，好啊，任務完成，咁我哋閃人先，翻一翻基地。哎呀，佢哋翻嚟喎，全部都，唉，咁太好啦，咁太好啦，哇，咁開心喺個礦工裏，個個都咁開心嘅，掘礦最快嘅。就梗係阿礦工嚟過去啦，要煮翻啲嘢食咯喎，廚房煮大餐，醫生嚟過去，工作間要起嘢，技術員喺度。OK， 咁順便咧，我哋揾人傾偈啦。礦工先。佢哋講緊嘢，唉，我哋帶翻班浪子翻嚟啊。
So, the prodigal sons are back.
浪子回頭啊。
Good. All hands on deck. I hope you're planning on maximizing their potential. By which I mean, I'll make them work hard. Don't worry.
好。
Looks like it, but it's just the beginning. I hope it's a good beginning. We're gonna be okay, right? Living normal lives.
哦，你哋個個都，咦，冇掣撳嘅喂，開 party 喎！哇，係咁加啊！唔怪得個個都咁開心啊！
It's good to have you back.
I missed your ugly face too.
都係都要鬧下人嘅，喂，礦工唔好行住，翻嚟開唔開心啊
？Happy to be back in the base.
Oh, you bet. I don't know if the technician told you, but the recycler in that tour vehicle got jammed.
We were heading for a nasty time.
如果唔翻嚟，你哋死添啦！植物學家都可以講嘢啦，相處得點咧？你哋
Everything okay? You getting along with our group of desert wanderers all right? Yeah. I think they understood their mistake. I won't rub it in. What matters is we're all back together. Blood is thicker than water, huh?
好，仲有邊個啊？醫生唔好走，唔好走，撳埋先。啲逃亡者翻嚟啦。
Our fugitives are back. Hope you're okay with that. The base was empty without them. Now it's, as it should be. I guess our yin was missing their yang. Yeah.
我最擔心其實係植物學家，因為佢其實唔可以同我哋一齊翻去噶嘛，呢個先係最大鑊嘅地方咯。先技術緣起呢度，最難搞係你。
How does it feel to be back? First observations? The scientists swiped my reading lamp, and there's a hell of a mess in the toolbox. But on the upside, the base hasn't fallen apart. So, not so bad. Yeah, you're delighted to be back.
唉，咁就好啦，我哋終於救人做嘢啦，而家咁就出去探索埋佢啦。我一落到嚟喺呢個位置就發現咗呢個啦，太好啦！星源樣本執到走啦，我唔打算採集呢度啲嘢啊，因為後邊閃人。嗱，好啦，嚟到呢個位附近。執啲嘢食先。哇！附近咁多呢啲嘢，喂，可唔可以唔理佢啊？前邊就有劈水。咦？跑唔到。喂，俾我跑啊，大佬啊！但係呢個位置好似冇乜特別嘢嘅啫喎。個地圖睇落去就唔係好大。佢冇第二幕嗰幅地圖咁巨咯。呢度有嘢攞，有本書。
Jeez, I packed a lot of stuff.
呢邊係懸崖嚟嘅，咁冇特別嘢啦。嗱，睇翻咧，應該全部都俾我哋探索晒。呢邊完全係冇特別嘢，係值得去探索嘅。翻過去先。好啦，嚟到呢一度，咁咧，我哋就呢個。再揾下睇下究竟佢延伸咗去邊度啦。呢個我覺得應該易揾啦，呢度附近都唔係好難揾嘢，同埋好多嘢都已經俾我清晒啦嘛。終於俾我揾到啦！原來個位置喺呢度。哇！周圍揾啦，佢係好似斷咗咁樣嘅喎，係。揾晒走人。我想再整多一個出嚟，但係再整有個問題就係冇位擺。冇位擺嘅話咧，我又要都唔係嘅，可以嘅。咁樣啦。咦 ？The mission comes first。應該係夠啦啩？佢要我整幾多個呢個倉啊？喂，好似整極都唔夠咁喎。但我想講，我翻到嚟應該已經冇乜嘢可以做。我哋嚟呢個 Repetium 嘅位置先，跟住咧拆咗佢。拆完佢之後咧，就可以用呢個高級非金屬嘅。再叫翻礦工過嚟，咁應該可以掘得再快少少。仲有時間，不如 自己出嚟掘下嘅。你去礦物前哨站啊！好啊好啊。咦，咪先，我哋有電話咯喎！接電話，睇下邊個打俾我哋先。Lucas，
you got through again.
Your wife. She asked me to call you, said you were having second thoughts about trusting Agatha. Why the hell did you let them know? You should have listened to me and Maxwell.
但係咪住先，阿 Maxwell 我都係唔信佢。唔好講到我唔信佢哋就一定信晒你哋先。咁同埋咧，呢單嘢可能原本係會變得更加差嘅。
That would have been even worse. All Maxwell wanted was to use my altars for his experiments. He didn't care about anything else.
And you're basing that assumption on what? The ever-so-reliable corporate narrative? They were only waiting for an opportunity to get rid of him. His vision scared the shit out of them.
你知唔知道佢啲病人身上面發生咗啲咩事？
Did you know what happened to his patients?
What do you mean?
I mean that Maxwell wasn't honest with me about what was really going on in Project Ela. I know about the patient who ripped himself apart because of multiple mind record overwrites. And all the other patients who self-harmed continuously, but Maxwell never informed anybody. I know the real reason the corporation killed your project. Don't tell me you weren't aware of that. Lucas?
That's just bullshit. Plain bullshit. Nothing like that ever happened.
你真係唔知？
Really? You didn't know? That would mean Maxwell doesn't trust you that much. But if you could look me in the eye right now, would you swear that not a single person got harmed in those experiments? Would you swear on your life, Lucas?
Well, there were some rumors at one point that a patient that he was, well, a little unstable and he might have... But at his family's request, we buried his data. That's what Maxwell said.
Did you bury any more data?
What? No, what are you talking about? Look, we were working with mentally disturbed people. Accidents happen. But Maxwell was just trying to help them.
佢呃晒你哋啊！
Or maybe they're true. And he's a man who's been blinded by his obsession. He refuses to see any dangers behind that research of his. And you're just following him unconditionally.
Well, whatever he was doing, you've put an end to it. No, don't blame me for being scared of Agatha and her gang.
Then help me save my altars from them.
Why should I do that?
因為你有份㗎咯。
Because you're responsible for them too. You played a part in this. In the creation of my altars. Are you really gonna stand by and watch them get killed? What would your grandma say?
She'd say, Lucas, that soft heart of yours is gonna be the end of you.
Is that a yes? Will you help me?
What would I have to do?
Well, you're a QC navigator, and I'm guessing it would be a piece of cake for you to take control of the rescue ship and dispatch us somewhere else. Somewhere no one would find us.
Wait, what are you talking about, Jan? Hijacking a ship full of rubidium? And you've really lost your mind.
我覺得你應該想咁做。
You know what I'm thinking? That you want to do it. Put a spoke in the corporation's wheel.
I don't know, Jan. This is all very confusing. I'm already in all sorts of trouble. I need to think this over, okay? I'm not sure about what part I would have to play in all this. I guess I'm not used to playing a significant part in anything.
Sure, Lucas. Think it over. Just remember I'm a little pressed for time here.
Yeah, I know.
好啦，任務完成。哇，太好啦！我哋嘅任務一個一個咁慢慢笑咧，即刻覺得開心好多啊！係喎，我有2個醫療室喎，拆一個先。咁同埋咧，我繼續都係要等科學家佢嘅研究。研究完之後，我哋應該就會有進一步嘅進展㗎啦。
Hey man, we need to talk.
突然間，佢講一翻嚟就話有嘢揾我喎。 喂，你去到咁遠嘅喂，做乜嘢啊？
You wanted to talk about something?
想傾咩啊？
Yeah. Thanks for checking up on me. I know you're dealing with a lot. Yeah, so, why don't you cut to the chase already? Sure, yeah, it's not that easy to say. I'm not used to doing so much thinking as I've been doing lately.
咁即係你想點樣咧？
Just tell me what it is you want. It's gonna make things easier for both of us. Yeah, maybe. I've wasted so much time. Not doing a single damn thing for myself. And now, who knows what's gonna happen to me? What if this is it? This is all the time I had.
哦，即係驚死啦！我哋有個脆弱嘅選項。
I see. You're afraid you're gonna die. Yeah. No use pretending. I'm scared as shit. But I can take it. I don't need you to cry over me. So, what's your request? Well, remember our art teacher at school and how he taught us to carve in wood? I guess I might. Not really? Well, I do. We were really good at doing it. The best in class. But what matters more, we loved doing it. I loved doing it, just for myself. After I lost my hand, I started remembering it, obsessing over it even. Of all the things I wouldn't be able to do, that one stuck in my head like a fucking nail.
呢個時候佢應該唔係嬲，係唔開心啊！
It's normal. You were grieving. I was miserable as sin. And then when you gave me that new arm up here, you'd think going back to something that made me happy would be obvious, right? Wrong. I wasn't interested in enjoying myself. Well, now I want to change that.
去做一啲滿足自己嘅嘢咧。
You want to do something just for yourself. I get that. In a way, yeah. But there's something else It's way more
唔啱咩？
important. Oh. A secret project? I really don't want to talk about it right now, okay? And where the hell are you gonna get wood? Well, you seen those tree-like structures in this region? They ain't made of wood, but they sure behave very much like it. I already did a test or two. They're harder, tougher, but so am I, right? You want to carve that? If you happen to run into some loose pieces of that rock, yeah, I could give it a try. Of course, I'm gonna need a set of chisels, too.
啊，好啦，我整個作俾你啊。
Okay. I'll keep your request in mind and see what I can do. Thanks, man. But you're gonna have to tell me what that secret project's about. Yeah. We'll see.
大佬，你早響啊！我出開去嘅時候就順便去揾啦嘛。你搞到而家咧，要特登出去揾。我諗揾得夠應該就夠啦，係嘛？咁同埋望一望先，冷靜、放鬆、微笑，哇！大家都非常之好喎、大家都咁好，不如睇一睇呢個啊！有啲秘密信息喎。
什么？
Z tą kitą miałam przyjdzie właśnie do GTA, do Simsów.
Musimy Motherlot dodać jeszcze.
O,
Dobrze, że już mamy same śmieszne bagi.
bardzo wesoły. Uważaj. Nie oglądaj się.
W tej kapsule, co umiera.
To jest załoga, która zmagła w kapsułach.
呢班係開發人員嚟㗎，Team 11啦。咦，有啲人唔想上鏡喎，睇嚟係。
Got to be kidding me.
Mam
有
rękę.
人請教諗係。
I know, right?
Reanimacji oczu.
Będzie sequel?
Może?
有冇人知就係做咩啊？
This is Boris. Hello.
Hello.
What is your favorite video game genre or genre combination?
RPG.
RPGs with adventure.
The Souls-like games.
RPGs.
JRPGs?
It's a whole variety. I don't have a preference. Whatever is interesting. I think I'm going to go for immersive sims.
I don't have a favorite type.
RPGs.
First-person shooters, FPS. I like to shoot people.
RPGs. RPGs, definitely.
Tomek loves RPGs and Souls-like.
Screensaver.
Alright.
Screen 死把玩得嘅咩喂？
The age of digitalism, networks, and super strong computers. Here, we have a designer that is embracing the analog way of working.
Actually, he's a level designer, so it makes less sense.
What are you working on?
I am analyzing the gameplay and judging why the people are not following my beautiful levels. And the people, everybody is going there with the anomalies. No one is taking the path up that is totally safe. And everybody is dying there. I don't know why.
This is Tomek. Hello, Tomek.
Hi.
What's your life decision that you thought about the most?
I thought about getting married. Is this a good decision or not? But it was a very good decision. Quitting my studies.
Left my job and quit my relationship, moved to the Warsaw and start to work on the altars.
Should I leave my hometown?
What I should eat today?
It's coming to Poland and start working here.
I've got such a blackout in front of the camera.
Yeah, this happens a lot. No worry, we're gonna cut this.
剪出嚟用係嘛？
Poland. Decided to try game dev. It was very hard, but now I'm here.
Giving up on my ex. Leaving the university and moving to Warsaw to start a career in game dev.
Oh God. Skip that one.
Siema! Kogo tutaj przywiało? W jakim celu tutaj przybyłeś dzisiaj?
Dzisiaj na ogrywki artesowe i na imprezę, tak, naszą letnią, coroczną imprezę bitową.
Jarasz się na dzisiejszy dzień, na imprę i na embargo zniesione i w ogóle na ogrywkę?
No tak. Ja się bardzo.
Jak tam? Jesteś podekscytowany na dzisiejszy dzionek?
Czemu miałbym być?
No nie wiem, ogrywki, embarga, imprezy, coś tam, może chociaż jedna z tych rzeczy cię interesuje.
No.
Ada, kogo kochasz? Bo to jest po prostu inteligentny, bo ma cel, ma wizję i konsekwentnie do niej dąży. To jest zdecydowanie intelektualiści z wizją.
Michalina? To w sumie jest taka dobra mąska, po prostu można kind of polegać.
Nie no, moje oczywiście do animowania ulubione to Botanist. To po prostu on cały czas płacze.
Ta praca jest samą przyjemnością, a żeby w życiu odnosić przyjemności, to należy się nie skupiać na wyborach, tylko iść z prądem, tak jak świat nas kieruje. Go with the flow. Dzięki temu zostaniesz QA.
Kurde.
What are you working on in the altars?
I'm a game writer.
Right? And what do you do exactly?
I write all the weird words that the Jan and his altars are saying.
其實作呢個古仔咧係好精神分裂，我覺得。
Kurde.
Czekaj, ale to jeszcze się zatnij i zablokuj się w kolajderze.
Wyklipuj. Musisz teraz przez
W krześle się robi.
windą wylecieć z budynku.
佢哋講緊嘅應該係開發個市仲北嘅咯。
Tak, już z nich nie wstałem.
What's your role in the project?
I am a senior technical artist. I double as VFX artist.
He's lying, he's a sorcerer. He's doing his dark sorcery with the shaders. He's the only person who understands what's going on in there. It's the Japanese translation.
Japanese.
Tell her about the crunch.
Yeah, so here's crunch, but in Japanese it means long hour forced labor. So it sounds like in the concentration camp. But we don't have such a word, crunch, because we are crunching all the time. We don't recognize it.
It's just work.
Yeah, it's
Just work. We can put like one is work and the other one is European work, and it's when they are not, when they are working just 8 hours.
Yeah.
No, dobra. Czekaj, bo jesteśmy...
Zachowuj się naturalnie.
Bardzo lubię, kiedy masz sprawy do mnie.
Do you have any message for the players?
Please feel the agony of the game and the joy as well.
Don't mess up your save files, guys.
Guys, please listen to our game and play with the best possible headphones.
Never buy golden shotguns.
Get good.
Get good or better.
Make sure you have a great time playing.
Take
喂，
it
點啊？
easy
黃金散彈槍
and call your friends.
即係消失咯喎！
United States government used public funds to fund underground bunkers full of cheese.
最後嗰句係點解？我想問。哎呀，好正啊！其實點11
I keep imagining myself in a proper, well-equipped lab again.
其實 Team 11係咪真係一間咁歡樂嘅公司嚟嘅咧？如果係嘅話，其實我覺得都幾羨慕佢哋。最後就係我想講咧，波蘭開發咗好多好有創意、好好玩嘅遊戲。第69日啦，又就嚟遲報啦。咦，咁嘅話，出去前我想做少少手腳先，呢個好重要。護盾工作間係必須要裝置護盾，裝2個啦。機械室都係要裝嘅，呢幾個係最重要嘅嘢。搞掂。咁就仲要工作場所呢度咧，要整個座。廚房 set 好嘢啦。未分配嘅係礦工同埋醫生，醫生擺嚟呢度，礦工你就去 Repetium 啊，咁應該 OK 啦。出嚟先，印象中咧呢度附近應該係有石頭嘅。係啦，就喺呢度啫。
This could be the weird rock mentioned by the miner. I should take it back to him.
我諗一粒就夠啦啩，其實周圍都有喎。我想講，翻到嚟咧，廚房都裝一個護盾先，咁樣安全啲。喂，你係咪揾我啊？應該研究有進展啦。
Did you manage to find out more about the barrier? I'm afraid I don't have good news. For a moment, I was hoping we could redirect the ship to another area, but it seems that won't be possible. What we've called the barrier is, in fact, a strong force-filled layer of interlapping distortions, a sort of prism entanglement. So it's yet another anomaly. Okay, we have ways to deal with them, right? Do you know where it stems from? You see, that's the problem. It seems to be everywhere, covering the entire surface like a dome or a layer of the atmosphere. Wait, what? No, but are you trying to tell me it was here when I landed? It must have been here the whole time, looming above us, invisible to the human eye. Fascinating. So was it the cause of your ship's malfunction? It could have been, yes.
即係話呢個星球係一個陷阱咁，有入冇出嘅喎。
Damn, that's incredible. It almost sounds like the planet wanted all this to happen. Me landing here, all on my own. Oh, it makes my head spin. Planets are inanimate objects, Jan. They don't want things. You may have been saved by the QC prediction system, but thinking of all this as some kind of intricate plan would be arrogant even for my standards. I believe the nature of this gigantic prism distortion needs to be studied more. But how? We can't fly. Right. But we've made fragmentary observations on the surface, and I think we can still learn more. I've located 3 areas with particularly strong interference characteristics that match the electromagnetic fluctuations typical for this kind of distortion. They should be marked on your map. I want you to take a closer look at them and bring me more data.
好啦，我出去。咁要去嘅地方咧有3個，1、2、3。咦，好彩，我哋要過去都唔係好遠啫。首先就呢邊。咁跟住咧，如果要上去。好啦，跑到上嚟，第一個就喺呢度。點樣 scan 呢？哦，喺呢度。
So, definitely something unusual here. Like a giant horizontal branch reaching somewhere. Good. Let me analyze the data properly.
咁得意啊！佢突然間有啲植物出咗嚟嘅喎。好，我哋去另一個。啱呢個咧，我哋係喺呢度嘅。如果可以直接飛落去，你話幾好近幾多啊？唉，有排行啊嗰邊。揾到啦，第2粒個位置喺呢度。
Wow. This location looks like some kind of root system. I'm getting some quite extraordinary readings from there.
植物嘅根其實會唔會根本上係有棵巨大嘅植物控制住呢個星球，而產生咗啲咁奇怪嘅磁場出嚟呢？咦！我發覺原來我哋去嘅地方有啲咧係存在啲棱鏡咁樣嘅嘢嘅喎。好，呢度一個，呢度有一個，呢度有一個，好，搞掂，執啲嘢先。咁跟住就我哋個方向應該要向呢邊，呢度，係啦。
Amazing. I've got a sort of trunk-like structure growing upward. Upward, you say? Yes. I think I know how we could use that information.
我唔知佢要點樣利用啦。
I think I'm starting to see something here. I know what you mean. They seem connected. Come back to the base and we'll talk more.
冇問題，即刻就翻嚟。我已經起咗個傳送站啦，因為
Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
哦，好啊。個作整咁耐嘅。喂，點啊，科學家？你發現咗啲咩啊？
So, what do you make of the data we collected? Interesting. Very interesting. The 3 fragments of the integral apparently form a single structure. Right. Yeah, it almost looked like it could be part of a gigantic tree of some sort. A huge vertical framework on a proximity plane. It could be our way up. A way up? How do you mean? For what? Reaching the barrier and destroying it. But I don't understand. It's not even there, physically. And that is exactly the issue we will have to solve. What would you say if I told you we should look for a way to materialize that structure?
咩話？我都以為你好理性㗎喎，你有辦法㗎啦。
A way to materialize the integral? Knowing you, I'm pretty sure you already have one. Of course I don't. It's not that simple, Jan. But I do have an initial plan. Based on all the data we've collected so far, I think I came up with a way to disintegrate this barrier. Fragmentize the prism entanglement. But it can't be done from down here. You're going to have to reach for the sky, and that structure seems to be the best way to get there. But is that even possible? To make it physically accessible? What if I told you Professor Frankov believed it was possible?
你詳細啲講，雖然我哋聽唔明。
Really? Tell me more. You see, Frankov devised a theoretical experiment in which he proved that if an electromagnetic field was powerful enough, it could pull a proximity plane closer to us. The force field would have to be extremely strong and the object no larger than a grain of sand. But according to his calculations, it could physically materialize. Well, we're gonna need more than a grain of sand.
Hello?
Don't forget, we have something that Frankov didn't. Rubidium. Oh. That's... bold. Bold. Dangerous. And necessary. So you really think you can do it? I know it sounds impossible, but if we pull this off, there's so much more to gain than just our survival.
仲有科學上嘅突破。
A scientific breakthrough. And we can play a leading role in it. What do you want me to do? The fragmenting device I told you about, I've drawn up a raw design for you to start building it. And I'll set to work on reconstructing Frankov's theory and finding a way to materialize that structure for us. It is possible. I simply know it.
好啦，即係我哋又有嘢要整啦，睇一睇先。嗱，研究嗰度咧多咗樣嘢，實體化 module。咁跟住工作場所呢度我哋都有嘢整嘅，個裝修嚟整完啦。分裂裝置需要50個金屬，但係我哋而家唔夠金屬，唔夠金屬可以點咧？開採緊咯喎。
All done. Should I take care of this now?
你去咗基地維護先啦。OK， 我整完嘢你先研究完成，真係嬲死我。好，分裂裝置。咦，礦工有嘢講喎，但係唔好理佢住啦。好，分裂裝置完成。好，礦工翻咗嚟喺休閒室，我哋可以傾一傾嘅，睇下佢有咩想同我講。嗱，我哋有木頭同咗啦。
I've got your carving materials and chisel set. So, what's the story? What are you gonna be making exactly? Okay, man, this is gonna sound really corny, but oh, what the hell? I wanna remake myself. Whoa, with a chisel? Of course not. What's wrong with you? Never heard of a fucking metaphor? The story of that Ahab dude made me realize I was going nowhere. But I kept asking myself, where should I be going?
我哋可以用新視角嘅選項。
Trust me, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Thanks, but no. That quantum computer created me to do a job. Now the job's coming to an end, and I have to find something new for myself. I just need to dig deeper into whatever's making me so uptight. Maybe when I'm back on Earth and somehow nobody decides my dead body's worth more than my life, I'll find someone I can talk to. But for now, I just wanted to feel that excitement again. That feeling when I held a piece of wood in my hand and a chisel in the other, and I knew it was up to me what it would look like. And damn well only up to me.
由一個礦工變成雕塑家，都幾勁喎，其實。唔好重塑個頭就好啦，但係我都係要揀上面嗰個。
Sounds like you're a new man already. Trust me, I'm only getting started. See, here's a suggestion. Let's get us out of this mess first. Then you can pour all the saccharin you want over me. Fair point. Let's go.
大佬啊，男人老狗咪鬼嘢甜言蜜語啫，你唔好玩啦。咁而家其實我哋都冇乜嘢做，睇下佢哋嘅情緒先。係植物學家唔夠開心啫喎，我哋再令佢笑啊！宣傳波俾佢可能會有效嘅。
Still got it.
咩寶刀未老啫，擺到明讓你㗎啦。唉，好啦，瞓覺啦。第70日，仲有一日就遲報啦。每日朝早要做嘅就係嗌醫生煮定第二日嘅嘢食。好 set 完嘢，我哋就有咩做咧？睇下先。我哋暫時都唔使出去㗎咯，其實。過嚟整下嘢。好，整完嘢之後咧，就落翻去精煉。咦？整下冇儲存空間添，大鑊！揼一個採礦前哨站去啦，不如。咁啊，有翻少少咁多位。
All done. Should I take care of this now?
你去精煉室啦，唔好住啦。我而家苦惱緊，究竟點樣可以製造多啲位出嚟啊？一係咧，我哋就起多個中型嘅儲藏室。OK， 咁啊大把位啦。喂，好啦，起到差唔多啦，而家夜晚10點幾，正起量子計算機雕刻木頭。等下先，量子計算機喺呢邊喎，點解你喺個量子計算機度雕咧？係咪有啲咩講㗎？唔係呢度啊！佢又冇特別喎，係咪因為瞓覺時間唔俾我撳掣咧？咁唔好理佢。第71日，一起身，第一件事係煮嘢食。咁同埋而家研究都冇嘢好做啦。科學家你出去採下礦啦，我就整埋個食物農場先。整完之後咧， 我哋就去有機物嘅前哨站，揀翻呢個食物農場，係咪擺邊都得嘅咧？又幾方便喎！咁擺低咗之後，我哋就翻去啦。嗱好啦，遲步即將發生。
I keep imagining myself drop.
我自己都出嚟坐一陣。哇！好多嘢位，好多嘢位啊！基地維護你過去啦。
All done here. Should I help with this now?
咁同埋咧，佢哋都就嚟灼傷，所以就 call 晒翻嚟先。科學家幫手維護，工作間都要人㗎啦。啊，礦工啦，你冇嘢做嘅就精煉室壞咗。
I noticed that we're running low on repair kits. I know it.
嗱好啦，科學家維修埋精煉室咧，咁我哋就冇嘢壞啦。人多好辦事，如果呢個時候冇佢哋喺度，我都唔知幾辛苦。咁而家咧就其實已經差唔多需要瞓覺。佢哋嘅心情好似都唔錯，咁唔使特登去同佢打波改善啦。我哋休息，等第二日9點未夠就瞓覺。喺香港都幾難發生呢樣嘢。好啦，第72日啦。異常活動增加，有新資源啦，行星表面，但係咧冇啲交錯圍動啦，已經，即係話我全部收集晒啦，已經。咁我需唔需要出去啊？我都要出去一陣嘅，去掘下嘢啦。咦，掘下又是冇空間嘞喎，唔緊要，冇空間，我即刻返基地。擴建，咁啊大把空間啦。耶！而家係最大㗎啦，係。好啦，跟住咧，我哋而家可以睇下有啲咩建造。咦，要整實體化 module 喎。起佢嚟呢度先啦，跟住加個電梯，搞掂。咁我哋咧仲夠資源喺呢個 Repetium 嘅運輸倉嘅。喂，起咗5個咯。搞掂，全部任務完成。好啦，咁呢嚿究竟係咩嚟嘅咧
What the hell is this thing? A custom-built rubidium-infused electromagnetic field generator. Normally, electromagnetic waves operate on a limited frequency spectrum. But with the extreme nature of rubidium particles, the possibilities become infinite. The frequency spectrum can be stretched so that our waves will be able to penetrate all potential landscapes and disturb their magnetic fields. In effect, pulling the proximity plane towards us, just like a magnet. Really? It's that simple? I prefer the word elegant, provided it works as expected. It would be much more reasonable to test this theory in a safer environment before putting it to such extreme use.
我諗應該唔會爆炸㗎嗬，但我哋冇得測試㗎啦，上啦。
Well, we don't seem to have the luxury of testing anything in a safe environment. So I guess we'll just have to close our eyes and push the button. Maybe your ignorance is a blessing in this case, because we don't have a choice. We are treading on thin ice here. Once activated, the module will start emitting an extremely powerful electromagnetic field affecting not only the outside world, but also inside the base. The effects are hard to predict, but it can be everything from instruments malfunctioning to the entire base being annihilated within minutes. Sounds encouraging. Once we turn this thing on, and the internal structure materializes, you will need to act quickly. Climb it as fast as you can, penetrate the prism entanglement, place the fragmenting device there, and press start. While you're up there, the rest of us will be fighting to keep the base in one piece. And if there's anything I can tell you for sure, it's that we will not be able to hold the fort for long. So, I only get one shot. Exactly. That's why it's vital that we have all hands on deck.
嗱，我哋人手應該就夠嘅，但係可唔可以 save 咗先咧？等多一日啦。
Good point. The team's not ready for this kind of challenge. Then make sure it is, because we'll need to be flawlessly prepared. Battery packs, robust radiation protection, abundant repair kits on stock. There'll be no time to resupply, no way for you to come back to the base mid-mission. And no time for the rest of us to take care of anything other than protecting the base from falling apart. And here I was, thinking you'd give me a pep talk. Well, you're getting cold facts instead. Here's one crucial point. It will be wisest to start in the morning. You don't know how long it will take you to get up there, and the last thing you'd want to encounter is night radiation on top of that structure. What if you can't hold it up for as long as I need, and the whole thing dematerializes while I'm up there? Like I said, you'll need to be fast, and we'll need to be strong. Right. When you're ready to start, go to the foot of the structure and call me on the radio. On your signal, I'll activate this beast, and we'll see what kind of hell we've unleashed.
哇！我諗我哋要整定幾粒電出嚟先至掂喎。如果咁樣，太空醫用電池嘅防護係要足夠先至得喎。好，我哋望一望先。太空衣電池我哋係未整過嘅，整定佢10粒8粒，護盾冇得搞喎。而家咁樣，唉，整住先啦。咁嘅話，我需要大量嘅礦物質，唔使理啦。Repetium 就你過去啦。咁啊，科學家你休息下先，千祈唔好有啲咩差錯。工作間唔使理啊，我整緊啊。咪住，已經7點，7點鐘你哋唔好喺出邊掘嘢啦，好危險啊！全部翻嚟。太空衣電池其實我哋可以應該唔使整咁多住，護盾充電，將佢擺上去先。好，整嘢。瞓覺前整好佢，跟住咧我哋聽朝一早就出發。哎呀，23點啦已經。好，瞓覺。嗱，仲有幾日就日出啦，所以我哋時間緊迫啊。其實我諗我哋都唔使煮嘢食㗎啦，不過照整啦。竟然有人可以唔使做嘢，咁好嘅。set 好晒我就而家出去啦，唔使打電話俾人啦已經。好，咁我哋要去嘅位置咧，咦原來就喺呢度啫喎。好彩順移過去都好快啫。早知係咁，我就擺定個傳送點喺度啦。嗱好啦，我已經過到嚟啦。一旦開啟咗就翻唔到去。開始啦，我哋。
All right, I'm ready. Let's get this party started.
佢係咪有啲冒煙啊？我想問，會唔會爆炸㗎？好，棵樹出咗嚟啦。
Wow, it worked.
唔好望啦，唔好望啦，我哋過去啦。
Jan, it's not looking good down here.
哇！等等。
Extreme pressure.
喂，唔得喎，唔得喎，唔得喎！唔執啦，唔執啦！穿過佢，穿過佢，穿過佢，可以唔打嘅就唔打啦。
Looks like we have a short circuit in the research lab.
喂，哎呀！
No, no, I'll go. You. Damn it, okay.
哇！哇！後邊啦！咦喂，我唔知要點上去喎。唔係呢邊咩？仲要棘住添。
Damn it, I'm in the womb. This place is falling apart.
呢邊
Hang on, I'm on my way. The elevator's stuck.
喂，應該係呢度㗎，定有得爬？我睇唔到啊！唉，有得爬啊，原來。
We have a surge of electrostatic discharges. Instruments are unstable, but your battery might actually profit from that anomaly.
即係點啊？襟用啲啊？唉，好煩啊！呢扎嘢。哇！走啊！
Can anyone check it out? I might have disappeared.
好，繼續上，繼續上。哇，行太快唔掂，我已經有2格，差唔多2格嘅輻射咯喎。呢度上去。喂。
Okay, guys. The infirmary is now officially out of order.
上去，唔好搞嗰度啦。
I was just gonna
穿過呢度算啦，我唔穩啦。
I think I need help. Damn it! Prism anomaly.
喂，呢邊。哇！唉，終於出到嚟。
I need to press on.
一開始我哋唔應該中咁多嗰個輻射。而家唔好行太快啊！啊，又有。
Damn it! Comms room is down. Don't
再上。
worry, I've got it. Good thing you're on board, brother. Jan, we're not gonna hold on for much longer. Get up there and destroy that son of a bitch. Almost there.
就到。
Come on. Not more anomalies.
喂，跑啦，睇唔到路啊！呢邊。哎，啱啦。
It's getting pretty hot down here. Someone do something about that cooling system.
我哋係咪要嚟呢度啊？清除3個核心，哦，頭先睇漏咗。
Got a dire situation here. Expect critical infrastructure to go apeshit, but I'm on it.
呢度有一粒，唔好心急。 好一件。哇！呢邊又有。呢度有一件。咁應該 OK 啦啩
Materializer, it's gonna give in. Launch the device, quick.
佢喺邊啊？分裂裝置。
Yes.
好
I made it. Here goes. Get the hell out of there. It's going to disintegrate. You need to get down now.
呢度走啊
Fuck it. No other way down.
夠長咩？真係。
Okay.
碎緊啦喎！哇！
Talk about a close shave.
好彩條繩夠長啫。
Okay. Let's see how things are going back at the crib.
喂，點啊？冇事啊嘛
Cheers. Welcome back. We did quite well, don't you think?
點解你個個有得飲我冇嘅喂？嚇
We were awesome. That felt good. We did it.
早上召集分身喺廚房會合，第74日啦。我哋應該可以去廚房會合嘅咯喎，照計。應該唔使再煮嘢啦啩，我諗。
Okay, team. We made it. The rescue ship is gonna be able to land. Hell yeah! Hard to believe how far we've come. I have to say, all this time I was trying hard not to think about how much the odds were against us. But we beat them. We beat the odds. It's incredible. I mean, it's almost as if we've pushed this world to its limits, but also ourselves. Amazing what human resilience can do. Yeah, I still can't believe any of it. But it's not over yet. There's two things we need to discuss. One, after talking to Allied Corp Big Fish, we decided that it's better for your safety if the crew doesn't know you exist. So, you need to be smuggled on board that ship. What? Hide us? Why? That's ridiculous. What are we? You're embarrassing cargo now? All right. And what about the other thing? Okay, here comes problem number 2. I talked to Lena, and after what she told me, I'm not sure I can trust the corporal lady to keep her word and let you stay alive. Which means we might want to think of a way to take control of that ship ourselves. Guide it out of their reach, somewhere they can't find you. Once we land, we'd have to abandon the ship with the Rapidium on board. Allied Corp would find it eventually, but it will buy us time to get you to safety. Hey, wait a minute. This is not what we were preparing for. Hiding and... what? Picking a fight with the rescue team? Interesting. You do know that the crew of that ship will probably be fully armed? Are you willing to confront a military unit? Still having doubts if we should trust them? No way. I am not fighting anyone. That would be suicide.
咁我哋有冇一個聰明嘅辦法呢？
I never said anything about fighting them. We need to be smart about this. We could sneak up on them. Use the element of surprise. They don't know what to expect out here. Remember, they have no idea about your existence. We could use that to our advantage. Correct. And we can also predict that they will have to enter the base to salvage any mission-critical documentation. That's the procedure, and they will have to follow it.
可以設下埋伏，鎖佢入去， 會唔會仲好呢？
Okay, so maybe we could hide outside, wait until they enter the base, and lock them in somehow. And? What next?
What do you think? Get the fuck out of here.
You do remember about the sunrise, right? Locking them inside the base and taking off without them would be a death sentence. But before they'd die, they'd have enough time to contact Earth and warn everybody.
So, what do you suggest?
If we're really considering going to war with them, I'd say there's a much safer way to handle it. Such as, we could blow up the base with the rescue team inside. Explosives shouldn't be hard to prepare.
嚇！炸瓜佢哋，喂，有冇其他方法先？
No. There has to be another way than killing. Any ideas, Brainiac? We could let them board the ship without knowing that you're not alone, of course. But just before takeoff, you could simply use some kind of incapacitating agent on them.
Like a sleeping gas?
Like a sleeping gas. Of course, you'd have to be prepared for it, devise some kind of upgrade to your suit so that the sleeping agent doesn't have any effect on you.
Gas mask?
A gas mask. But the biggest problem with that solution is that you'd have to be smart about deploying it. Sneak up to a ventilation shaft when no one is looking. There's no guarantee you'll have an opportunity to do that.
It's too risky. What if you get caught?
We're not killers, for crying out loud.
The sun is not going to wait for us. We need to be ready.
Okay, I get it. But we have to decide on something.
Just explain one thing to me. Why are we so scared for our lives all of a sudden? After everything we've been through, do we really want to end this as cowards? Look, I'm not a killer. None of us is. But we need to make one thing clear. If the gas doesn't work properly, we'll be screwed.
If you want my opinion, there's only one factor we need to consider while making this decision. The success of the mission.
哦，即係話咧，我哋仲有啲準備嘅，唔使諗啦，佢哋嘅安全係最重要。
No, no. Your safety is what matters most to me.
And you have our loyalty.
Okay. Whatever you decide, right now we need to focus on the fundamentals. Let's say we dealt with the rescue team one way or another. What then?
We'd need to take control of that ship somehow. Lucas could help with that.
I already talked to him, and he said he'd think it over. Well, let's hope you hear from him soon, and we'll have him on board. Because if we don't, we'll have to create our own autopilot device, connect it to the onboard computer, and override the coordinates of our destination.
That sounds like a lot of additional work. Let's just fucking get on with it then.
We still need to decide how to smuggle you on board. I presume you already gave it some thought prior to this conversation?
我想聽下你哋意見先喎。
I'd like to listen to your ideas first. I'm thinking a disguise. I haven't figured out as what yet. Oh, an alternative rescue team that landed here by mistake and lost their ship.
你黐線啦你！
We could pretend to be specimens from this planet. We just need to find some damn big boxes.
Fine. Here's my take. It's not the actual smuggling that's the problem, it's surviving the voyage in cryosleep. And that's going to take a separate, properly designed module.
I was just gonna say that.
How about a Rapidium arc? The cargo they'll never leave behind. Oh, that's actually interesting.
How do you want us to fit inside a Rapidium arc?
As long as it's not hazardous to our health. A Rapidium arc with a false bottom. That's what we should build.
You mean some kind of magic cabinet shit?
That's it. We need to create a fake Rapidium arc.
Something like a Trojan horse?
A Trojan horse Rapidium arc. Yeah, I like it. That's settled. Do we have everything? Almost. Except the last detail.
What do you mean?
We managed to get on board, hijack the ship, steer it wherever we want. What next, Jan? Have You really thought this through? You said you'd get us to safety, buy us time to escape and hide, but what about you? Our disappearance might even be beneficial to the corporation. It could be convenient for them if we're gone and buried. But you, they'll be determined to hunt you down. They'll need to have a scapegoat, someone they can blame for losing their ship. And contrary to us, you're an existing person. You can be traced. You can be put on trial. Are you sure you want to do this? Suffer the consequences if they catch you?
黐線啊！一定唔會有事可以爆佢大鑊，佢夠膽做咩？
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Whatever happens, we've got your back, man.
Let's hope you know what you're doing.
Well, we're not going to be able to brainstorm everything out, right? Some things are just out of our control. That's scary, but I guess it's true.
That's basically what I've been saying the whole time. Well. Look who's gained a new outlook on reality.
Let's just do what we do best. I'll activate the beacon, and then we get to work. I second that. Enough talking.
Let's give it all we've got.
This is it. The last stretch.
Yes. No time to waste.
唉，好啦，我其實嘥咗大半日時間啊！我想講，最後準備，仲要佢哋其實好似冇食飯。好彩佢有食，佢哋有食飯。咁而家咧，我哋有冇嘢需要研究㗎？好似冇要研究喎。工作場所咧有冇啲咩要整啊？都冇喎。咁有趣，真係冇嘢要整。我哋有冇啲咩要起啊？建造呢度睇下 ，Repetium 嘅運輸倉係有嘅，但係咧就冇一個偽裝嘅喎。咁係咪真係 OK 㗎啦？我諗應該 OK 嘅。我唔記得鋪翻條路啊，結果都係要跑過去撳掣啊！嗱，好啦，我跑到過嚟啦，撳掣。我想講呢個芒熄咗，其實係咪壞啊？哇！跟住我哋好多嘢要做喎，爆炸裝置、催眠氣體，仲要研究運輸倉、太空衣面罩升級、實驗室就科學家過嚟啦，工作間求其邊個都好啦，跟住我哋再整多個大餐，以防我哋唔知要準備幾耐啊啲嘢。咦，同埋有電話要接喎，嗱臨返去啦。研究實驗室，技術員揾我。
Greenhouse makes me think of Mom. She dreamt of a garden.
你而家話要花園
？Really? Huh. She never mentioned it.
我都去揾我做咩先？你有咩想講啊
What's on your mind? Well, I wanted to tell you something. Admit to something.
你想承認啲咩啊？你唔覺意煮窿嘢，但我冇嗌你煮嘢食嘅喎。
You burned the mush again? Not this time, no. Well, then it can't be that bad. Out with it. I just wanted to say, hard as it is, that, I was wrong about you. You're not the selfish dickhead I took you for.
係咪仲北嘅？
Well, thank you. Actually, you impressed me. With that quantum computer mumbo-jumbo you did. Oh, you heard? Yeah. It was a hell of a brave thing to do. To expose your sanity like that, instead of putting another altar on the line.
我覺得第二、第三個都唔揀得嘅喎，咩電擊療法咯。
I guess I just needed to do it. Put myself through something extreme, like shock therapy. And you weren't there to stop me.
Yeah, about that. Some of the stuff I did, I regret. And some words I said.
我哋可以揀脆弱或者務實嘅喎。我揀務實啦。
You know what they say? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Well, technically speaking, I did physically abuse you.
Oh yeah, that. Now that was mean.
Oh, come on. You survived.
Barely, but yeah. I can even say it brought me to my senses. Anyway, we're good now, right?
No. Not quite.
Seriously?
Yeah. There's something I owe you.
Oh? What is it?
Well, I thought, since you were so curious about Mom, what we talked about in her last days, after our conversation, I can't stop thinking about one thing. Her last words. Do you wanna know what she said?
你咁問我，即係你想講啦，你講啊。
Of course I do. She said, just always be yourself, Yannick. And I know your life will be exceptional. Wow. See, there's something even I didn't know about her. Looks like she was a fortune teller. Whatever happened between us, you're taking Rapidium to Earth, and that's a big thing. I don't know what to say. Just take them. Take her words with you, and let's get back to our jobs, 'cause we need to push hard now. But we're gonna make it. I believe in us, brother.
我諗緊第三個啦。
Thanks, brother. Knowing that makes me stronger.
You know what? If they ever make a movie about us, I'm not gonna watch it.
Why's that?
I hate sentimental flicks.
Yeah. Me too.
好啦，佢講完嘢啦，講完嘢啦。
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
我翻嚟係已經係要接電話嘅。你去金屬前哨站，我哋其實都唔需要啲咩金屬啦。你中意去你去啊。
All done.
橫掂而家朝早9點。你又去啊？你去啊？你去啦。我掛住睇佢哋咧，我唔知自己行咗去邊啦。我而家應該要嚟呢邊嘅，接個電話先。個電話響到爛，我想講。Lucas,
it's good to hear from you.
Jan, did you manage to get rid of that barrier?
Yeah, the ship's gonna be here anytime now. Have you thought about helping me out?
I have. And it's a big favor to ask. But I thought it over after we talked. That thing you said about Maxwell's patience, I have to confess something. It's not easy, but truth is, I knew what was going on. I just kept lying to myself. Yes, Maxwell did order me to delete files, and I did it without questioning, feeling good about myself and the grand vision for humanity I was part of. But then one day, this woman calls. I think she got through to me by accident. She was asking about her son. She sounded distressed and wanted access to his medical information, but I just hung up before I could hear what really happened to him. Well, now I know. The day before she called, I saw a patient being carried out in a plastic bag, but I looked away. And again, no questions. It was easier not to know. But those rumors about why Project Ela was shut down, Well, I think they're true. I know they're true. I always did, but I just said it out loud for the first time. Oh, I feel so bad about it now.
嗱，希望佢係真心知道自己衰，打算幫我哋嘅。咁所以選項咧就只有第一個嘅啫，我覺得。
Man, that's a heavy thing to admit. And I know it took courage.
It's good to get it off my chest. And I know one thing. I don't want to do that anymore. Be part of something I don't approve of. And the least I can do is help you to get your alters somewhere far away, where they have a chance to escape to freedom. We'll let Ally Corp retrieve the Rapidium when they find the ship eventually. Your alters deserve to live. And you deserve to choose their fate.
多謝你，咁我哋開始啦。
Thanks, Lucas. Let's do it. I know how much you're risking.
Yeah. Yeah, I am risking a lot. Maybe more than you know. But you risked a lot too. Just because I asked you to. And I think I've learned something from you, Jan.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Sometimes you just have to shut your eyes and do the dangerous thing.
Doesn't sound like something Grandma would approve of.
I don't know. Maybe you'll get a chance to ask her yourself. I'm saving a spot for you in her calendar.
All right. We'd better get down to it then.
Yeah, right. In that case, I'll need you to prepare something for me. Because I'm not going to be able to use codes from Maxwell to hack the ship's autopilot system. You're going to have to give me a way in.
What do you need?
A rat.
A what?
A remote access transmitter. All you'll need to do is activate it once you're on board and align it with the ship's frequency.
That sounds simple enough. But where will you put the ship down?
That depends on the weather and have some ideas.
Lucas?
咩嚟㗎
Good luck.
佢最尾嗰句係點解啊？我想問。波蘭話嚟㗎。哇！我哋好多嘢要整喎，夠唔夠資源啊？誒，仲夠。哇！好彩我啲資源夠咋。植物學家喺度整緊。咦？定係咁咧啊？植物學家。重新分配下啲人先，咁我就可以喺度做嘢，因為咧要喺度做嘢個時間先可以快過。
There's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
科學家揾我做乜嘢？咩事？
Hey, what's on your mind? I have to say, I keep thinking about what we achieved, materializing the integral and keeping it stable. Yeah, what a stunt, huh? It was much more than that. And it wouldn't be possible without what you did back there, with the quantum computer. You weren't afraid to change, and that let you become more confident with who you are. I'd like you to know that ever since we got out of the sandstorm, something's been preoccupying me. Maybe earlier I'd have ignored it, since it's not directly related to our mission, but I started wondering, what if a change of approach could reveal new paths of reasoning before me? Just like it happened for you. I think I might want to open up to that.
咁即係點咧？到個大灣嚟講嘢。
You're meandering. That's unlike you. Why don't you just get to the point? This planet, its close relationship to the integral. It's one thing that everything here is connected to the presence of Rapidium, but I have a nagging sensation that there could be more to it. Like what? Oh, it's too early to speculate, but I have some theories, and I believe I could prove them. I observed some curious telemetry readings from a nearby area. I must say, they're intriguing. Like I said, it's pure speculation at this point, but, well, you may laugh if you want, but I feel that I should explore that place. Call it intuition.
即係你想去啊？唉，你去啊！雖然仲有幾日，我覺得應該夠時間嘅。
Wow, that sounds baffling. You sure got me hooked. Yes, I
must admit a hunch is not something I would usually consider a strong argument. And I don't understand it myself, but this time, well, maybe there is something rational there, but I'm just not seeing it yet. What I'm trying to say is something mysterious is urging me to explore that place, and I do not want to resist it. I already plotted a route I could take, but I'm going to need something from you.
What's that?
Remember those superconductive polymers? Well, I'm going to need some more of them.
你想要幾多啊？
Sounds intriguing. You've got my attention.
I'm not ready to discuss the details just yet, but I promise to share everything I found after I come back. The whole excursion shouldn't take me longer than a day.
Still, what if you got lost? The radiation will kill you if you don't come back on time.
I won't get lost. Don't worry. So, about those polymers?
唉，我盡力啦吓。
Let me see what I can do.
Of course. Just please don't postpone it forever. I know this planet hasn't revealed all its secrets yet, and leaving without ever finding out what they are would haunt me forever. Or however long I get.
唉，咁即係話咧，我要起翻個溫室出嚟，因為我哋而家好似係冇溫室嘅，望清楚先啊！冇錯，我哋而家係冇溫室嘅。好彩夠資源喺呢度。咁有溫室之後咧，工作場所溫室，我哋要起聚合物，聚合物要幾多啊？睇下先，俾10份佢啫，10個就夠。好似係一整就10包嘅喎，咁款。如果係咁嘅話咧，我就需要有人過去，植物學家你過去。咁同埋咧，我睇翻啲研究啲嘢先，仲有嘢研究緊。製造咧呢度都整緊。OK。佢會突然間想自己出去都有嘅，搞咩啊
All done here. Should I help with this now?
好，個倉搞掂，跟住研究埋呢個自動駕駛先，呢個穩陣啲。基地維護，你去啦，我哋有嘢食㗎啦嘛，有嘢食得啦。咦，你去先。
Nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
你唔好過去住喎，我揾咗個科學家先好喎。你要嘅聚合物啦。
Okay, I've got those polymers you wanted for your little secret project.
You don't have to be so condescending. You either believe in it or not. Make up your mind.
你快啲去啦。
Go and check it out then.
Thank you. I was hoping you'd understand.
但係點解佢會不滿嘅咧？但係唔係喎，而家14點，佢出去會唔會死㗎？希望冇事啦。咦？設置炸藥，死啦！醫生、科學家冇翻嚟喎。
Almost feels like.
我係咪應該要日頭俾佢會好啲咧？咦？阿醫生，你幾時去咗廚房㗎？你擔心啲咩
What's on your mind? There's bad news. The scientist hasn't come back for the night. You know what that means, don't you?
應該係啲唔好嘅嘢。
Yeah. Nothing good. Damn it, Yawn. He's gone. We have to find the strength to carry on without him.
唔係啩？咁我咪要撈死火？好大鑊喎！早知係咁，我就唔嗰個時間俾佢啦。點算咧？我哋係咪要等日頭先再算咧？好，裝炸藥，跟住我要去機械室。再去量子電腦。但如果科學家死咗嘅話，我哋 好多嘢研究唔到喎，咁我一定要 load save 㗎喎。唔係呢度，呢度先啦。我要唔要出去揾佢啊？咁大鑊！仲有5日佢就日出啦。點算啊？而家研究唔晒喎。
That feast was exactly what I needed.
Right. I forgot what it's like to be stuffed like a turkey.
Oh, now that you mention it, I might have had one flatbread too many.
你哋食得飽就好啦。咁點算啊？而家死啦！運輸櫃唔夠金屬。會唔會過一陣佢會返嚟啊？
Come and find me when you have a moment.
唔係喎，返嚟咯喎
We talk.
太好啦，太好啦，太好啦！我上去揾下。好過咗龍，過咗龍。咦，植物學家先啦，植物學家先啦。我想問你想講咩咧？
You wanted to talk about something? Yeah. We've come a long way together, haven't we? So, it's that serious. No. I mean, well, maybe. I was just wondering, with the rescue ship arriving any day now, have you thought about what it's gonna look like after you come back? For you, I mean? What are you planning to do with your life, Jan?
老實講，我覺得就應該係冇乜 plan 嘅。咁唯一可以就係順其自然咯。
I don't know, man. Things are gonna change, that's for sure. I think I need time to settle in my new situation. See what the future has in store for me. That's what I thought. After everything, you still don't have a clear goal in sight, do you?
佢感覺好似有啲咩指引俾我哋喎，係咪啊？
Let me guess. You have some good advice for me about how I should live my life from now on. Not really. I was just curious if you intend to live it well. What's it to you, anyway? Well, it matters to me. Because at the end of the day, I guess I'll have to consider your life somehow superior to mine. Superior? What do you mean?
係咯，點解咧？
Only one of us will be able to continue his life as Jan Dolsky. The real Jan Dolsky. And it will be you. And as petty as it might sound, it just feels a little unfair. You know?
我諗佢都係想講翻咧利拿單嘢。
And according to you, the fair outcome would be not being reduced to the role of somebody else's altar. But this is who you are. Well, it doesn't feel that way. It feels like I'm genuine. Genuine. Admit it. You were lost in your life. And you might have changed, but you still don't know where you're going. Whereas I do. What the hell are you suggesting? Think about it, Jan. Let go of your ego for a moment. Our life made more sense to me than it did to you. I had a sense of purpose. My wife, my family, children, maybe. What if I was the one to come back as Jan Dolsky?
哇！我哋有新視覺。
What? Swap places? That's the most ridiculous idea I've ever heard. I can be happy in my life too, you know, with Lena or someone else. This is what I've learned on this journey with all of you.
that it's only up to me to find happiness right where I am. Well, my happiness lies only wherever she is. But since you're fine no matter where you are, well, that just proves my point. All I'm asking is that you look at the situation through my eyes.
咁當我唔明啦，唉，你講埋落去啊。
Fine. Show me your perspective then. Look, I'm not saying your life is worth less than mine. Maybe it's even worth more. You've achieved great things, found Rapidium, got through so many obstacles. And you can continue on that road, enjoying being the new Jan you've become, while I could go back to the only life I want. With Lena. Haven't you ever thought that maybe that was the actual purpose of your journey? To become my own altar? No, Jan. You'd still be yourself. But you'd take my place with the others. Nobody would have to know.
你唔好黐線啦，穿硬煲㗎，我話俾你知。
No. I'm not going to hand over my life to you just like that. Of course, I never wanted you to do it just like that. Look, I know it's not a decision to be made lightly, and I don't expect an immediate answer. Just think about it. We still have a few days until the ship lands.
哇！我一定唔會睬佢咯，佢都傻啊，真係。你去前哨站啊？你去啦，你去啦，我唔得閒理你。
Should I resolve this?
你去研究啊。
All done.
但係等我同你傾埋偈先。喂，你成晚唔翻嚟，你冇事啊嘛？
You're back. I thought I'd lost you. Relax. I'm not that easy to get rid of. But how is that possible? You were outside for the whole night in lethal radiation. How the hell did you survive? I found the planet's secret. I found it, Jan. And my word, was it worth it. Every day, every hour of this journey, each problem we struggled with to get here, I found our reward.
咁即係點啊？你好激動喎而家。
I've never seen you like this. So elated. I've never felt like this. It's as if my thoughts are clearer and my body is lighter. And there's this energy filling me, as if nothing was impossible.
咁你講啊，即係發生咗咩事啊？
What is it? What did you find? Words can't describe it. You should see it for yourself. I've marked the coordinates on your map. Just go and check it out. I'll call you once you get there.
我諗住臨爆機㗎啦，仲有咁多嘢做嘅喂。
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
你去啊！睇下先嗱，其實而家我哋最重要嘅咧，就係研究未完成晒嘅。
All done. Should I take care of this now? Would you like me to take care of that?
同埋我哋應該都要整嘢食啊，未整啊。咁跟住咧就出去。要嚟呢度，哇！好彩我有傳送點，唔使行得咁辛苦啫。睇下先，我哋要向邊個方向？呢個方向前面。點解我擺咗啲嘢喺度嘅
A bridge. So that's what he needed those polymers for.
呢度會有啲咩啊？望一望先，我哋一直向緊呢個方向行。行呢度。咁奇怪，呢度好似冇啲異常嘅嘢喺度嘅。喂，我有冇睇錯啊？森林咁嘅。
So, are you there? Yeah, I am. Not a bad sight, is it? It's incredible. Is that water?
Yes, I analyzed it. I spent the whole night down in that valley. My radiation sensor didn't spike once. It's like a whole different ecosystem in that area. The atmosphere is different, and there's life in the water and around it. Not just plants, but microorganisms. And it's real. Not a proximity plane, not a potential landscape, but true material reality here and now.
But the sun, doesn't it burn everything on the surface?
That, my friend, is the most interesting part. Come back to the base and we'll talk.
咁神奇？執埋啲嘢先，我哋可唔可以落去㗎？唔得㗎喎。好，咁翻去，冇理由㗎。咁太陽照射唔到咩？定係有啲咩屏障啊？但係如果有屏障啊，大鑊啦，因為我哋拆咗屏障啊嘛，咁咪即係毀滅咗呢度嘅生態系統咧？喂，科學家，可唔可以講埋落去咧？
That's some discovery. An oasis? In the middle of this place? How the hell does it even exist?
It's as much a mystery to me as it is to you. What if this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what Rapidium can do? I knew this planet held secrets, but I didn't expect it to host such marvels. It seems the vegetation in that valley gets annihilated every time the sun rises, but reappears shortly afterward to rapidly regrow again and breed life. Some people would say it's a miracle, but I've never believed in miracles.
咁好啦，既然你都見到呢啲啦，你可以相信生命係有奇蹟嘅。
Well, maybe you should start, because that place, it sure looks like a miracle.
Oh, I know I said I want to open up to changes, but let's not get overexcited. When something looks inexplicable, it probably means you haven't been looking hard enough for an explanation. I've gathered some clues. The modified composition of the atmosphere in that area, the lack of nighttime radiation, and I have a theory. I've called it the theory of continuity.
Wow. You already thought of a catchy name.
The main assumption is that with every alternation, the oasis is reborn in a more progressed state than it was in the previous cycle. And that by somehow remembering the state in which it died, it starts over from that point, only to move forward. Constant evolution. A relay of life defying the obliterating forces of this star system. It might be expanding, who knows? Maybe one day it will cover the whole surface of this planet.
咁之後咧
And then what? I don't know. Progress even further? Don't forget its presence is clearly affecting the atmosphere. Maybe it's looking for a way to live forever? Or simply to bear some extraordinary fruit, fertilized by an underground vein of Rapidium. Imagine, Jan, what if its existence is somehow related to the veins we've seen in the interval? If only I could find out. See it with my very own eyes. Stay here to witness the upcoming cycle, and the next one, and then the next.
你真係打算咁樣？
Would you seriously consider such an idea? Staying behind on this godforsaken planet? I know it sounds crazy, irrational even. Still, something in me wants to say, yes, I would consider it. It's what I want. And I'm starting to think this planet is where I was truly born. Everything else was always only in my head. What if I'm not supposed to go back to Earth? What if this is my home, my destiny?
唉，你真係黐線㗎！咁好啦，你想咁就咁啦。
Destiny? I'm sorry, but you don't believe in such bullshit. What happened to sacrificing our own needs for the sake of the mission? I've thought of that, and don't worry, the mission still comes first. I could get everything ready for you, then you could let me go. I just need a little time to prepare for the sunrise. I could hide in that shelter the rebels started working on. So,
Say you really managed to survive and study this phenomenon. You lived through several cycles of the sun, analyze data, draw conclusions, maybe even come up with a groundbreaking discovery. How are you going to share it with the world? What about what you've always wanted so much? Recognition. What if I was wrong? Driven by the wrong motivation. My ego instead of the truth. Even if it meant staying alone with that truth. Who knows? Maybe that's the only truth there is. The one we have to face alone.
我哋唔好潑佢冷水。
Your passion for this discovery is, surprising. I can't believe I'm talking to the same guy who taught me to be pragmatic and never let my emotions get the better of me. You do know that staying here would mean certain death? And the risk of going mad? Yes, when you look at it from a perspective, it would be madness. And for the first time in my life, I'm not sure if I can trust my judgment. This is such a new feeling. That's why I'd like you to do something for me. I want you to decide. You created me this way, and the quantum computer chose you to be in charge of this mission. I will accept my fate humbly, whatever you choose it to be. Just remember, if you let me go, I promise to help you get ready first.
咁你去追夢啊，我唔會阻你。
Thank you. You've been priceless from the very start of this mission. But I don't have the right to stand between you and your dream. When we're all set for evacuation, you can go. Thank you. Well, let's not waste any more time then.
咁你繼續去研究啦嚇。我哋仲爭兩樣嘢。咁同埋咧要建造運輸倉。咦？唔係運輸倉應該係呢邊喎。起咗嚟呢度 ，OK 啦。咦喂，阿科學家你又有嘢講嘅喂。咪住，佢未做完嘢，唔好走住。我哋仲爭呢個研究太空衣面罩同埋嗰個自動導航，研究埋佢先。橫掂我哋而家仲有時間啊！咦，太空衣面罩升級 OK 咗咯喎，好似。爭自動駕駛，研究埋佢穩陣啲。咁跟住咧，太空衣面罩升級，我哋都要製作埋佢。
All done. Should I take care of this now?
唔使啊，我自己去啊。呢啲嘢信自己好啲嘅。好啊，任務完成。咁我哋咧就爭呢個自動駕駛嘅設備嘅啫。阿醫生仲爭幾耐啊？爭2個零鐘。咁要維修嘅嘢，我親自維修啊。自動駕駛設備都搞掂啦。唔使啦，醫生，我諗都係冇喎，瞓醒覺先，聽日俾你走。要製造埋呢個自動駕駛設備，過多一日我哋有得 save 好啲啊！要10個金屬，冇金屬。嗱，等一陣我哋咧有足夠嘅材料製作埋呢一個自動駕駛嘅，整埋佢。喂，點解植物學家會暈咗㗎？佢喺下邊。喂。
I think the sleeping gas is working.
咁點解你會瞓着咗嘅？無啦啦，你點解會放啲催眠氣體出嚟啊？你冇嘢啊嘛？哇！嚇死我喎！無啦啦話佢暈低咗喎。整埋啲嘢先。嗱好啦，要準備嘅嘢準備完成。咁我哋last 一日啦。 聯誼下啦。但係咧，我想講我哋今集玩咗好耐，所以就我哋飛咗個電影去，但係就幫佢哋提升下個情緒啦。好，大家都好開心，好開心嘅話咧，我哋就可以翻去瞓覺啦。4日後日出，我哋瞓醒覺 save 咗啦嘛，已經咁就去揾下科學家啦。科學家喺邊？科學家喺呢度。哇！你咁好瞓嘅喂，你完成你嘅使命，你可以去追夢啦。
So, we have all the tech we need to get out of here safely. Your work is done. You can go and get ready to stay behind. We did it. You have all you need, Earth will have Rapidium, and I will go and meet my fate in the oasis. Fate. You've come a long way from being the guy who said only success is worth anything. Didn't we both come a long way? I underestimated you.
我都低估咗自己。
I don't blame you. I underestimated myself, too. I might have added a brick to that wall, playing the smart ass, while in fact I was trying to prove something to you. In the end, we're more alike than we seem. We just put on different masks to protect ourselves. Well, I'm taking off my mask now. I can admit that I'm a little scared. But most of all, curious. That's what science should always be about, right? Right. Goodbye, my friend. My alter. Goodbye, man. Hope you find whatever you're looking for. Part of it, I already have.
嗱好啦，科學家離開基地，咁跟住咧，我哋就可以用導航裝置進行我哋下一步嘅行動啦。
Jan gave me my old calendar. There ain't nothing stupid about it. Everyone gets sentimental from time to time. I hope things will be easier from now.
佢哋真係耐唔耐咧，就會自己喺度同其他人傾偈嘅喎。嗱好啦，準備工作已經完成，跟住應該真係睇結局啦，係嘛？最後告別喎。佢哋喺運輸倉喺呢度。
Take care in there. I'm glad you joined us for the ride. What can I say? It was an honor. Meeting you made me realize how fragile and unpredictable a man's fate can be.
咦，佢應該準備好啦喎，係嘛？
You seem to be ready to face the future, whatever it brings. And so do you. All right. Let's head for the unknown. Again.
佢哋準備冬眠啦，我覺得係。咁跟住礦工，一路平安。
So, wish me luck. Good luck, man. Even if we don't make it, the time I spent in this space is worth more than the whole life I remember. You gave me back my self-confidence.
咦，唔係喎，我哋係咪都要抬舉下佢咧？
Well, you should know I learned a lot from you too. Yeah, I know. What a jerk you could have become. How much I can really endure, right? We both know that we don't have to be strong. We can be good with what we have and with what we feel. Good words for a new beginning. Yeah. Let's hope we get to see one.
跟住技術員。
So, this is it. Have a safe trip and see you on the other side.
Thanks for helping me deal with my regrets and everything. What would I ever do without you, man?
We're gonna have to stay away from each other back on Earth, huh?
咦，我覺得唔一定要唔見啦，翻到去咪得咯。
Probably. Unless I introduce you as my long-lost twin.
Yeah, right.
It's been a ride, huh?
Tell me about it. I'll see you around, brother.
嗱，好啦，最後先到你講，我係唔會同你交換嘅，一路順風啦吓。
All right. So, this is it. Yup. It's just the two of us left. Did you think about it? My proposition? So, you really meant it. I did. And I still do. I know it's crazy, but show me something that hasn't been lately. What do you say?
冇得傾啊！
I can't give up my life for you. I don't think I'm that selfless. Sure. I understand. I'd probably do the same thing if I were you. Well, in that case, good luck whatever happens. I hope your new life doesn't let you down. Same to you, buddy. I'll make sure you get a chance to find your own happiness. Thanks, man. Take care.
其實我覺得咧，就算你俾阿植物學家佢，咦有電話喎，就算你俾佢交換身份都冇用，因為咧你嗱中意嘅唔係佢，佢哋根本中間都冇交流過，係咪？好，阿加莎。
Jan, Agatha here. Our people are about to land. Did you prepare everything as we discussed?
當然啦。咦唔係喎，仲可以問喎。
Maybe. But I have some questions I'd like to ask you before we proceed with this plan.
I know you've been talking to Lena.
You do? Yeah. I know you do.
I thought we had a deal. No more secrets. Do you really think you can pull one over on me?
咁你會唔會遵守約定啊？我覺得你有嘢呃我哋㗎喎。
Looks like you're trying to pull one over on me. Why are you sending an armed squadron to fetch a solitary castaway?
Oh. So you expect me to explain myself to you now? After everything that's happened, I must say that's cheeky. But I will indulge you. The team is armed because this is a Rapidium retrieving mission, Jan. And the corporation will protect its assets with whatever means available. Now, I don't know what you and your ex have been discussing so fervently on an unauthorized channel, but I would like you to listen to me very carefully. Whatever you might be thinking of doing, you must understand that your time of breezy irresponsibility is coming to an end. You are heading back to society, where certain rules and laws apply. In this world, every decision you make has consequences. And not just for you. Take Lena, for example. Her career, so promising. It would indeed be a shame were it to be cut short by criminal charges.
哇！呢啲擺到明係威脅嚟㗎喎，我係唔會俾你威脅到嘅。
Are you threatening me? Because I don't like it.
I'm just laying down the situation for you, as it is. If the mission is compromised, I'm afraid the disciplinary commission will have no choice but to investigate her involvement thoroughly. I can't imagine you'd possibly value a bunch of quantum-projected reflections of yourself more than your real loving wife, because that would be very narcissistic. The corporation owes them nothing. You owe them nothing. They do not exist for real, and you know that. Because you're a grown man, Jan Dolsky, not a child who believes in fantasies. Smuggle them on board the ship as you were told, and do not attempt a single thing we haven't agreed on. Once you take off, your nightmare will be over, and there will be no more than ghosts to you. You'll forget your worries. everything is different in the light of day. And of course, I can't wait to have a blast with you at our press conference.
佢都有病，我真係唔會理佢。好啦，同救援隊見面，咁即係我哋要出去㗎咯
喎。So, this is it. Thanks for saving my life and being a home for me. For us.
喂，真係有隻登陸船㗎喎！啲 repeater 都已經射晒落嚟添啦。
Jan Dolsky, this is the Allied Corp Rescue Squadron at your service, sir.
Hello. You made it.
We made it? Hear that, guys? Praising us for getting here on time. You made it, Dolsky. And we couldn't believe the brief when we read it. How are you feeling, big guy?
唉，我唔想嚟多次。
What can I tell you? I'm running on empty.
No wonder, buddy. It's a miracle you're still alive. Operating that base, getting it to the other side of the planet, collecting Rapidium, all on your freaking own. Yeah, we've been having heated debates about how you managed it.
嗱，你想知嘅，返到地球，我哋開呢個記者發表會嘅時候，再話俾你知。
I'll tell you more when we land. We'll have a lot of time to talk, right?
Yeah, brace yourself. You better prepare to be the talk of the town. Anyway, you must be beaten. Get that gritty ass of yours on the ship while we run a final checkup on that CB unit. All right, boys and girls. Let's go retrieve some Allied Corp assets.
好啦，究竟邊一個貨運商係佢哋呢？
Okay, let's get that Rapidium loaded first.
On it, sir. Scanning for contamination. Hey.
咩話？
There's something strange about this one. It's heavier. And the bioscanner readings.
Contamination?
I don't know. Organic traces.
Dolsky, did you have a cat that climbed into a Rapidium arc or anything?
跟住咧，貓，嗱，我哋應該要扮下嘢，唔好就咁話冇。
What are you talking about? That's impossible.
Well, we got something in here. Any explanation you can give me?
有個脆弱選項，但係其實得唔得㗎？嗱，你扮聽唔到唔得，但係有得揀冇理由唔揀㗎，應該係啲有用啲嘅選項嚟㗎嘛，就呢個啦。
Please, officer, the sunrise is coming. And I want to get off this planet alive. Whatever's contaminating that Rapidium surely won't harm us. But every minute we linger here just makes my blood run cold.
Sure. I get you want to quit this joint ASAP. Maybe you're right. There's no time for scrutiny.
哇，好彩啫！
What do we do with the readings, sir? You want me to report them?
你唔好懶性啦。
Do that once we're airborne. Just make sure those containers are sealed tight. You'll get a proper checkup when we land. We gotta clear the base and get out of here. On the double now.
哇，好彩！好啦，佢哋上咗去啦，已經。
All right, we're in. Heading to secure the quantum core.
會話俾人知佢去緊邊嘅喂。
Take a look around.
咦，閃咗下嘅喂。好啦，釋放催眠氣體，其實可以引爆，但我哋唔好咁衰。
Here goes nothing.
That's
That's a lot of personal stuff for one guy.
Oh, please, can you focus on more important assets than Polsky's own life? We ain't got all day.
Yes, sir. Head over to the research lab and we should be done.
You set up a research lab, huh? What a guy.
一個人啊！其實我哋應唔應該揾阿 Lucas 幫忙呢？我哋有自動導航，其實自己嚟都 OK 嘅。其實嗱，自己有器材就信自己啊！如果佢突然間背叛我哋，咁咪大鑊，係嘛？報高科技喎，似浮嘅喎個箱。
How did I end up here? This path just a random sequence of events.
其實我哋唔炸咗個基地都好嘅，留返喺度，科學家有機會可以用到啊嘛。
Now I know that there's always another way. I made my choices. Wherever I go, they will be a part of me.
哦，尾聲啦，終於喺地球啦！我認得個吉他。
Good news on the food front, as another Rapidium food factory has been announced to open next month. This time not by a big corporation, but a small startup aiming at producing low-cost, high-quality products for everyone. It's the first time a company from outside the Big Six has taken Rapidium from research to production. And experts have no doubt that this is only the start of a bigger process.
Having these smaller companies who got their share of Rapidium entering the market is great news. Let's remember that those startups have big ambitions. They want to be innovative, think outside the box. And their priority is not to boost their stock prices, but to make their mark in the industry. I'm sure more will follow to create a competitive environment, and in the long run, Rapidium-grown food will become much cheaper and more available to everyone.
More on that subject in our business segment right after the break.
接電話啦。
Hello?
Hey, Jan, it's Sarah. Ready for court? The driver's on his way.
I've been stuck in this apartment for months. I'm excited to go anywhere. Even if it is my own trial.
Right. Just stick to the version we discussed, okay?
我哋唔係應該講真話咩？
I'm still not convinced. Shouldn't I just tell the truth?
Look, we already talked about that, right? Let's follow the script. No mention of any illegal experiments up there, and you can count on leniency.
Illegal experiments.
Listen, I don't know the details of what went on, and I don't have to know. But we should be glad Ally Corp is willing to turn a blind eye on what you did. Steering their ship into a goddamn desert.
佢哋攞到佢哋要攞嘅嘢啦。
Yeah, well, they got their Rapidium.
That's right. And the Rapidium spin is all they care about. For now. They could stop being so generous if you don't play along. So just go with their story that you lost it up there.
That's your recommendation, as my lawyer.
It makes sense, doesn't it? A man stranded on a hostile planet after losing his whole crew, all alone for so long.
Temporary insanity, huh?
It's a valid strategy.
嗱，其實咧咁樣，我覺得係氹我哋，到時判我哋話驚我哋有精神問題，要入精神病院咁咪大鑊。
Except it's not true.
As much as I respect your idealism, I have to remind you that this case is not about establishing the truth. It's about giving AliCorp what they want and getting you a lenient sentence.
Okay. So, how did the morning hearings go?
Your mission controller testified first, Lucas Pena. He said that your erratic behavior could have been caused by manipulative instructions sent to you by Dr. Maxwell, his former boss.
Thanks, Lucas. You're a real friend.
Maxwell's dismissal from the corporation is something we can work with. But still, you did what you did. You hijacked that ship.
So you still think I'm going to jail?
I don't think we can avoid that altogether. But there is a big chance for probation.
Probation high. I think I could handle that. Right. What about the other hearing?
Lena, she stuck to everything we discussed. No surprises there.
Okay.
Well, maybe except for one moment at the end when she pointed out that this was not just any mission for you. And how she witnessed you facing those struggles all by yourself and emerging a changed, better man out of it all.
Really? Those her words?
Yeah. Not exactly a game changer considering the scandal surrounding her exit from AliCorp, but it's something.
咁佢而家點啊？
How is she handling it? Being fired like that?
Well, it wasn't nice, but at least they didn't press charges for sabotaging their database or whatever it was that she did.
Right. They simply didn't want anyone to find out how and why she helped me.
What matters to us is that she testified in your favor.
咁就真係對我哋有好大幫助嘅，起碼係啲有利嘅證供先啦嘛。
It means a lot to me that she's still rooting for me, despite everything.
You'll be allowed to talk to her after the trial. I know she wants to meet. For now, why don't we focus on your testimony? Let's go through it one more time.
Yeah, no need to do that. My driver just arrived. I should go now.
The driver can wait. Are you absolutely sure you've got this? Your future depends on it.
I know. Don't worry. I'm ready to face it.
其實如果真係俾大家有咁嘅處境，你哋會點樣咧？咦，咁多嘢 send 過嚟嘅喂 ，From J 喎，有扎亂碼喎，呢扎曲係點解啊？好，我上網 check 咗啦，已經有人解密到，內容就係以安全抵達下一個目的地，仲係冇公司偵察嘅蹤影，咁啊值得開場 party 慶祝一下嘅，真係希望你都可以喺呢度啊，兄弟！冇咁耐做咩一出去啦？哇！終於爆機啦！吓就咁咋？吓咁就爆咗機啦！嗱，我上網睇咗，係有好多唔同嘅結局，但係呢隻 game 太長啦，玩一次夠啦。如果要我由頭開始玩咧，實在係好痛苦。雖然我自己係幾中意佢個故仔嘅，但係都係嗰句啦，收視唔好，但我都好努力完成埋佢嗱。大家中意嘅真係俾個 like。 其實隻 game 咧，我自己覺得係好有深度嘅。不過因為成個過程唔刺激啊，冇嘢打啊，咁啊一定會影響收視啊。但係你作為一隻 game 嚟講咧，佢嘅好玩性，佢嘅劇本係唔錯嘅，中間好多變數，用唔同嘅人可能會引發唔同嘅故事，個結局當然都可能會唔同啦。咁呢個系列我就玩到呢度啦，其他結局睇下我有冇時間咧，有時間我自己可能會玩嘅，因為我都真係幾中意呢隻 game。Team 11做出嚟嘅 game 其實都真係唔錯，大家有興趣嘅可以去買隻 game 翻嚟去玩下，試下唔同嘅結局、唔同嘅行動會引發啲乜嘢。呢個係好有好玩性嘅遊戲嚟嘅。咁好啦，呢個系列嚟到呢度，我哋下個系列嘅遊戲再見啦。多謝各位收睇 ，thank you，拜拜。